Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're doing a tutorial on these boho twists that I did on myself. They didn't take very long, but they did take patience. And before we even started there, this is where we really started from. We have to go all the way back. We start here with the takedown of my previous style, this cute half up, half down quick weave. Now, I love to be one of them girls who say that this was like a quick and easy takedown, but I'd be lying. I was struggling. It wasn't even like a slight struggle, like it was a major struggle. And by major, I mean major. I forgot how I had done this, so I'm over here trying to take out the tracks, and I was skipping a step or two. But once I remembered, I was able to take it down, and it was pretty smooth sailing afterwards. But really just take your time when you're doing this. You have to have patience to put it in and to take it out. But we finally got it, and with the help of this mask, some shampoo and conditioning, our quick weave was out. Now onto the tutorial. This is my inspo video. Shout out to Pinterest yet again for giving the girls inspiration. I wanted something lightweight, so this was literally perfect. We're using this jam. Clearly I didn't have a whole lot. A rat tail comb, and I just put a little bit of the jam onto the lid and then got to parting my hair. Now if you do your own hair, you know how annoying parting is. Parting is literally the most dreadful part of doing my hair, and it sucks because it's the beginning step of your hair. Like if it was at the end, if it was something at the end that I hated, I'd be able to thug it out because at that point your hair is already done. You might as well just finish. But at the very beginning, I'm starting to hate the process. Ciao. But I digress. With parting, you really do have to take your time, so I'm just trying to make sure my parts are crisp because I am a perfectionist and I will focus on a row over and over again until it looks like it's the straightest thing out there. So you're going to see me go over this part and any other part over and over again, because as much as I feel like what goes on in the back of my head is not my business, I truly don't feel like that. Unfortunately, I wish I did. It'd probably be an easier way to live.
I won't make up. Yeah, I saw something different in you. Had to come and tell you straight up. We was headed for the door, had to tell you wait up. Like, ayo, hold up, wait up. Hold up. Let me tell you, girl, before you go, there's a few things that you should know. I don't do this on the usual, but I felt compelled to let you know.
I've parted that bro and I split that into two. I'm just going to twist it up to section it out. I will give a disclaimer. All my parts are different sizes. I don't know what happens. Okay. And we're not going to really pay attention to that part. Instead, we're going to focus on this part here. Now, I did look at a braid map on again, shout out to Pinterest, but I did look at a braid map on Pinterest, and they always do like this ear to ear part just to section the front of the hair from the back of the hair. And because this part is more visible, I did take my time here just to make sure it was nice and crisp.
Of course I had to make this song about you right now. Yeah. I told you I was gonna make this song about you right here. Yeah. Hey, bad little thing, yeah. True religion jeans, yeah. Super clean, yeah. What's good with you and me, yeah. Chasing dreams, yeah.
Okay, so once I got that part finished, I did go off camera just to part the rest of the back of my head, and we're just going to focus on the front now. I don't know if I have movable scalp or whatever, but I be struggling to make sure that center part is like super center because it needs to be perfect. I don't know. And honestly, it still isn't perfect. I did not get it all the way that I needed it to, but it looked cool on the camera and on the mirror, so I don't know what happened. But remember when I said I hate parting? So that's really probably what happened. I probably just rushing it through, but we live. It's okay. So when it looked nice and crisp, although it was clearly very deceiving, we were able to move on to the other section to the left and right of our head. I only did 3 rows on this side. I probably could have squeezed in a 4th row and should have done so, but I feel like if I had did that, my heart part wouldn't have been as big as I needed it to be. And I hope, if anything, y'all replicate the heart part because it actually wasn't hard to do. I just decided last minute I wanted to do it, and it didn't take me long to just get it to be, you know, heart shaped. It was really slight. So, you know, if you feel like it's too difficult for you, it's not. It really isn't. You got it. You just gotta take your time. And I'm about to show you how to do it right now. So, you know, hang tight. Like I said before, I had sectioned the rows into 3. So with this last row closest to my ear, I just gone down with a rat tail comb to kind of make it a curve. And again, when it comes to doing your hair, you really have to be patient. So woosah, take a couple deep breaths. You got it, girl. Like, thug it out. That was me getting frustrated, but it was okay at the end. Like, I really was just being dramatic. Like, it's cool. I promise you it is. I think the hardest part about it is visibility. Like, with all, hair just in the way, it could be really super frustrating, but just grab a couple clips, like I said, take a couple deep breaths, push through. Like, ain't really that much, I promise. See, look, we finally got the first little hump. It's looking hardish already, just see the vision. You get the vision, you'll see it through. To be real, it probably would have been easier to start from the back and then the front, just to make sure that each hump is equal. But that's me checking in with y'all to see if y'all seeing what I'm seeing. But I think it would probably be easier to start from the back. So I definitely recommend that. And from the future, or in future reference, I would do that instead. I would say it took like 2 tries to get it to be the way that I needed it to be. But this first hump looks amazing when I tried it the second time. And it just really, like I said, it takes practice. It takes a little bit of patience. But once you get it, you feel accomplished. You feel like you that girl. It wasn't really nothing, just a little obstacle, just a little hump to get over. Slice shit.
Of course I had to make this song about you right now. Yeah. I told you I was gonna make this song about you right here. Yeah. Hey. Bad little thing, yeah. True religion jeans, yeah. Super clean, yeah. What's good with you and me, yeah. Chasing dreams, yeah. Hit me when you're free, yeah. Sex me, that's just what I need, yeah. You got it, that's what I need. You got it, that's what I need. You got it, got what I need. Ay. I got what you need. Shopping bag, Louis shoes, pop the tag. That's for you. Diamond necklace, that's for you. I just blew a check or 2. Girl, my mind been set on you. Yeah, you know I fuck with you. Love is blue. What are we getting into?
Okay, so now that we're wrapping it up, how's it looking? Not too bad, right? I know. And now that we're all done with that hard part, we are going to focus on the other 2 rows. With this middle row, I just sectioned it off into 3 parts. I really should have just snuck in a 4th row. I don't know what I was thinking, but for those who are watching, do bigger and better than I would, okay? I'm just suggesting that 4th row. It wouldn't hurt, because you're going to see what I mean. Like, this middle row is, like, obnoxiously large. Like, and in comparison to the other parts I have going on in the back of my head, like, I just, oh my goodness, like, cringe. It's not that bad for real, but internally it making me cringe, because like I said, as a perfectionist, like, I just want everything to be like top tier shape, and it could have been executed a lot better, and I really just want it to be done, okay? Like, just keep all this in mind when you're watching this. Now, what you saw me just doing, I was not over here pulling adult baby hairs or adult hairs to make them baby hairs, okay? That's like the actual, I don't know if it's breakage or if it's baby hair. I don't know what it is, y'all, but that's what I was doing, okay? I was just moving it out so I had something to like swoop the edges and make it sleek, okay? And once that was all done, I just sectioned them off into those 3 parts I was mentioning before. And then with this final row, I just sectioned that row into 4 parts. And I'm just giving you guys a close-up of my my parts. Trying not to show y'all the back, because I know that it was like looking a little wonky back there, but that's okay. Mind your business. Okay, so I have this hair, this Employed 2730 blend, which actually matches my dyed hair perfectly. So we will most likely just use this color. But if I was feeling fancy, we're going to throw some black in there. This is, I think, 4. I'm going to say it's 4 of this. I'm not really sure. 2. I'm sorry. This is 2. I want to throw some 2 in there, but I don't think I will. I think we'll just stick with the brown blend. And then I also have this for my curly pieces, because we will be throwing them to our twist as well. But yeah, I think we'll just do our brown blend for our twist. So yeah, let's get started. And I indeed used that brown blend the entire time. I did not even touch the color 2 hair. But let me show y'all how I did these twists. So I just took the sectioned it off into 3 so I can begin to braid the hair. Now I typically, whenever I do twists, whenever I have done twists, I have not braided it at first and then switched from braids to twists. But I did find that it gave me some extra security. So if you've never done it, I'm not a fan of like the start being something and then the ending being something different. I don't know, that irritates me, but it looked good and it came out good and it gave you an extra security. So I do recommend, if you are not the best at twisting and if you feel like you need some extra security with your twist. Okay, so this way I started like I said, sectioning the hair, and then I added a piece of that brown blend hair into the braid, and I braid down a couple of times, maybe like 3 to 4 times, and then I split that middle part into 2 and began to then twist. Well, before I started twisting, I actually added another piece of hair, but if you aren't comfortable doing that, you can start twisting down and then adding another piece of hair. And when you're twisting down, just so that strand that you're adding in or any future strands that you're adding in are staying in place, you want to twirl as you twist. So I don't know if you just see, but I'm going to demonstrate here. I'm kind of just doing it here and twirling the strands before I go into twist. And for each twist, I added about 3 or 4 strands of that brown blend hair, and that excludes the curly piece that we added into the twist as well.
You know I fuck with you. Love is blue. What are we getting into? Let me tell you, girl, before you go, there's a few things you should know. I'm still struggling with the do's and don'ts.
Once you're done adding all of your strands, you can just start twisting pretty loosely. Then when we get to end, we're going to use a perm rod and just wrap the hair around that so we get a bit of curly finish when we're all done. And then here I am demonstrating how to add in the curly piece. I just taken it into my thumb and my index finger and just wrapped it around the top bun just for some extra security so I can give it some pull. Taking some gel, and then we're just going to again twirl it into our hair so that it has some extra security as we're twisting down. I did twist in the opposite direction. I should have twisted in the other direction, so disregard that. I fix it here, but just twirl as you're twisting down, and then I'll show you how secure it is at the very end. And voila, it's all twisted down, and look at that. You can pull it, you can tug it, it's staying, ain't going nowhere, period. Yeah, and I'm just showing y'all again here how I'm adding the twist in, starting off by sectioning my hair to 3 pieces, kind of as if I'm about to braid it, but I added hair in, and then just braiding down 3 or 4 times before adding that other piece to start twisting. Like I said, we're just twirling and twisting as we go, twirling each part and then twisting down, twirling each part and then twisting down. And then once you're done adding all your hair in, you can begin to twirl pretty loosely so that it has that loose effect that we saw in the video. If you weren't able to get it in the first couple times I showed you, don't worry, I do show you for your 3rd time, and I won't talk through that one. But once you get the hang of it, you realize how easy it is. If you're still having some difficulty, you just take your time and just rewatch the previous tutorials or the one that's coming up. You really just gotta be gentle with yourself and be gentle with the hair. Like, you're gonna get it, I promise.
Of course I had to make this song about you right now. Yeah. I told you I was gonna make this song about you right now. Yeah. Hey, bad little thing, yeah. True religion ginger, yeah. Super clean, yeah. What's good with you and me, yeah. Chasing dreams, yo. Hit me when you're free, yo. Sex me, that's just what I need, yeah. You got it, that's what I need. You got it, that's what I need. You got it, got what I need. Ay. I got what you need. Shopping bag, Louis shoes, pop the tag. That's for you. I'm in necklace, that's for you. I just blew a check or two. Girl, my mind been set on you. Yeah, you know I fuck with you. Love is blue, what are we getting into? Let me tell you, girl, before you go. Yeah, there's a few things you should know. I'm still struggling with the do's and don'ts, but I felt compelled to let you know that you a bad little thing. True religion, jeans. Girl, I see you. Super queen, yo, what's good with you and me? Oh, what's good? Chasing dreams, yo. Hit me when you're free, yo. Free, sex me, that's just what I need, baby. Oh, it's just what I needed. Oh, it's just what when I look at you, I see someone I don't deserve. Then I pretend like my vision blurred. Is it love? I'm searching for a different word. Look at me, said when it disoccurred. Soon as I see you in miniskirt. Soon as you hit me with smile first. Soon as I heard how your mind works. Me and my girl, we just diverged. We just went our separate ways, yo. And she love me cause I'm paid up. Therefore, I don't want makeup. Yeah, I saw something different in you. Had to come and tell you straight up. We was headed for the door, had to tell you wait up. Like, ayo, hold up, wait up, hold up, girl. Let me tell you, girl, before you go. There's a few things that you should know. I don't do this on the usual, but I felt compelled to let you know that you a bad little thing. So bad. Of course I had to make this song about you right now. Yeah. I told you I was gonna make this song about you right here. Yeah. Hey, bad little thing, yeah. True religion, jeans, yeah. Super clean, yeah. What's good with you and me, yeah. Chasing dreams, yeah. Hit me when you're free, yeah. Sex me, that's just what I needed. You got it, that's what I needed. You got it, that's what I needed. You got it, got what I need. Hey. I got what you need. Shopping bag, Louis shoes, pop the tag. That's for you. Diamond necklace, that's for you. I just blew a check or two. Girl, my mind been set on you. Yeah, you know I fuck with you. Love is blue, what are we getting into? Let me tell you, girl, before you go. Yeah, there's a few things you should know. I'm still struggling with the do's and don'ts, but I felt compelled to let you know that you a bad little thing. True religion, jeans. Girl, I see you. Super queen, yo. What's good with you and me? Oh, what's good? Chasing dreams, yo. Hit me when you're free, yo. Free, sex me, that's just what I need, baby. Oh, it's just what I needed. Oh, it's just what I. You got what I need, and I got what you need. When I look at you, I see someone I don't deserve. Then I pretend like my vision blurred. Is it love? I'm searching for a different word. Look at me, said when it disoccurred. Soon as I see you in miniskirt. Soon as you hit me with smile first. Soon as I heard how your mind works. Me and my girl, we just diverged. We just went our separate ways, yo. And she love me cause I'm.
Oh my gosh, and we're done. And proud to be, happy to be. So before we get to dipping our hair into the hot water, we're just gonna section off those curly pieces so they don't get messed up. Because when they get wet, they get matted and tangled and ugly and ew, and then we gotta cut them out, and that's not fun. So we're just gonna separate them to make sure they don't get wet. Then introducing our tea kettle, which is really just a braider drawn for me. Like, I've not drink tea. I don't even drink tea for real, so that's why we just use it to dip our our hair in. But we're just gonna be slow when we're doing so. Just dipping it in, leaving it there for like 10 seconds or so, and then pulling it out, and then just drying it with a towel. I just did the one side, but then you're gonna repeat on the second. This is my personal favorite part, doing my edges. I just took my mini flat iron and just curled them upwards. Now, I saw a TikTok the other day, and this braider or hairstylist, she was using wax and I want to say like a Got2b or like EBIN spray to secure them. Let me know if you tried that. I am looking for something with more security. While I do love my OG edge control, as I just showed y'all, she's cool and everything, but I did notice that it makes my hair hard, and then if I try to like fix it the next day, it does not allow me the opportunity to really manipulate it anymore. It kind of is secure, and then if I try to brush it out, I have to worry about having those white flakes or white pieces just like stuck in my hair, and it's annoying. So let me know what kind of edge control you're using, or if you've tried that wax and edge spray, or that glue spray to secure your edges.
Shopping bag, Louis shoes, pop the tag. That's for you. Diamond necklace, that's for you. I just blew a check or two. Girl, my mind been set on you. Yeah, you know I fuck with you. Love is blue. What are we getting into? Let me tell you, girl, before you go, yeah, there's a few things you should know. I'm still struggling with the do's and don'ts, but I felt compelled to let you know that you a bad little thing. True religion, jeans. Girl, I see you. Super queen, yo, what's good with you and me? Oh, what's good? Chasing dreams, yo. Hit me when you're free, yo. Free, sex me, that's just what I need, baby. Oh, it's just what I needed. Oh, it's just what I. When I look at you, I see someone I don't deserve. Then I pretend like my vision blurred. Is it love? I'm searching for a different word.
Okay, so now that the edges are done, we unraveled our ends of the hair, and this is the final product. Get into her. Let me know what you're thinking or how you're feeling, or if you're going to try the style yourself, and if you're going to try that heart part, okay? Because as hard as it may look, it was really easy. The style altogether probably took me like 5 hours. So if you're going to try it, just be gentle with yourself, be patient. You got this, and you're going to look like a Betty at the very end, okay? But that is it. That is all. I will see y'all in the next video. I love you. Bye.
Of course I had to make this song about you right now. Yeah. I told you I was gonna make this song about you right here. Yeah. Hey, bad little thing, yeah. True religion, jeans, yeah. Super clean, yeah. What's good with you and me, yeah. Chasing dreams, yeah. Hit me when you're free, yeah. Sex me, that's just what I need, yeah. You got it, that's what I needed. You got it, that's what I needed. You got it, got what I need. I got what you need. shopping bag, Louis shoes, pot the tag. That's for you. Diamond necklace, that's for you. I just blew a chuck or two. Girl, my mind been set on you. Yeah, you know I fuck with you. Love is blue. What are we getting into? Let me tell you, girl, before you go. Yeah, there's a few things you should know. I'm still struggling with the do's and don'ts, but I felt compelled to let you know that you a bad little thing. True religion, jeans. Girl, I see you. Queen, yo, what's good with you and me? Oh, what's good? Chasing dreams, yo. Hit me when you're free, yo. Free, sex me, that's just what I need, baby. Oh, it's just what I needed. Oh, it's just what you got what I need, and I got what you need. When I look at you, I see someone I don't deserve. Then I pretend like my vision blurred. Is it love? I'm searching for a different word. Look at me, said when it disoccurred. Soon as I see you in miniskirt. Soon as you hit me with smile first. Soon as I heard how your mind works. Me and my girl, we just diverged. We just went our separate ways, yo. And she love me cause I'm paid up. Therefore, I don't want makeup. Yeah, I saw something different in you. Had to come and tell you straight up. We was headed for the door, had to tell you wait up. Like, ayo, hold up, wait up. Hold up, let me tell you, girl, before you go. There's a few things that you should know. I don't do this on the usual, but I felt compelled to let you know that you a bad little